As we celebrate the 100th year of Maryland basketball, one of the all-time greats, Tom McMillen, comes in. I heard a story that you were a surprise recruit to Maryland, and you showed up to get your student picture taken, and people went, oh my God, Tom McMillen's here, not at North Carolina. How'd you end up being a Terp?
It's a long story. Probably couldn't give it to you to answer in about 30 seconds, but it was a last-minute decision. I actually had committed to Carolina. I changed my mind, came to Maryland. So my brother had been here before, so I've been involved with Maryland. My brother came here in '63 with Gary Williams, so that's almost 50-some years. So,
what's it like playing with what they'd call now another twin tower with you and Len Elmore?
Well, it's great to see Maryland have a tandem of big men that can play together. So it's kind of fun watching them, and I think they should play together as much as they can because that'll only make them better. And it does bring back memories when I played with Lenny. So.
Celebrating 100 years of Maryland basketball, coming back to events like this, what is your favorite part about seeing some of the familiar faces or even some of the younger guys who you might have developed relationships with over the years?
Well, as I said, I've been coming to Maryland for over 50 years when my brother came here in '63. And, I've seen a lot of ups and downs, and it's part of it, but, it's great to be part of this tradition. And, Maryland's had a lot of history, but it also has challenges. We're a program that we're always trying to get better and show the world that we are better. But, I think over time, Maryland basketball is a brand, and I think it's been a well-respected brand.
Terp Talk welcomes Nonprofit Services as a new sponsor. NPS has the services to make your nonprofit shine. And on top of that, NPS is certified by NANO as a capacity building enterprise to drive your development further and faster. You can reach NPS at 877-797-8776 or on the web at npsbusiness.com. Nonprofit Services. We make your nonprofit work. Thanks for being a sponsor of Terp Talk.
What's your favorite part about when the calendar turns March? I mean, watching, or obviously you watch differently as a former player.
Well, it's so different now. March Madness is 68 teams, and it's. I wish we had 68 teams when I was playing. That's the only thing I regret is that we didn't have. As many chances to win a national championship as they do today. But it's great. It's great excitement, and college basketball is a very unique entertainment. So.
Do you regard the game against NC State as the greatest game ever played, or is it different if you were in the game?
It was a very well played game. Actually, the commissioner of the ACC just sent me the tape of that, which I appreciated. I was watching it the other day. It was a very flawless played game, and it's a different game. You don't have a three-point play shot. You don't have a three-point shot. It's a very different game than today. A lot more physicality today, but it was great entertainment. I thought the game goes up in the certainly the top 5 of best games of all time. So,
Tom, what do you remember back then? What do you remember about your sophomore year, your sophomore year? Whether there was pressure on you guys because you were such celebrated freshman class?
Well, it was a very, very heralded team. We had won, we were undefeated as freshmen, and so we came into our sophomore year with lots of expectations. I remember the one sobering element of that year was we went to Virginia. We got beat pretty good, and I think that taught us a wonderful lesson because we went on to win the NIT without even really breaking a sweat by much. And back then, the NIT only had 16 teams and only 25 in the NCAA. So it was a lot more. It was a national championship, and it was a great way to end the season and to show people that we really, were a great team.
Could you see this team taking a similar lesson out of the game they had the other night?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's always better to have those lessons earlier in the season rather than later. But yeah, they have to come to play. And this is a very talented young team. They have players that can go deep. Not 8, 9 players can play the game, and that's a wonderful asset to have. It all gets down to you got to go out there and play every night. That's the thing. But they could surprise people as they get into the playoffs.